Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see down in the bottom here, you know it, another brutally honest review for Ultra Miami. Honestly, Ultra was amazing. Honestly, I could not find a single bad thing to even say about Ultra. So congratulations, Ultra! Because I was really shocked at how impressed I was with a city music festival. So good on you guys, good on you guys. Anyways, if you guys haven't done so yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel somewhere down there. Hit that button, or even at the end of the video if you think this video is worth it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also comment down below what was your favorite set at Ultra, and also what is the next music festival you're going to this summer, or what's your music festival plan for this summer. Alright, so let's get to the video. To start off, we're going to talk about tickets. So tickets, it's a 3-day general admission. The prices for them were decent. I actually got my ticket quite late. So it's kind of funny because I was getting the ticket pricing for this video from Ultra's website. However, I think the prices may have changed because I know for sure I've paid so much more than what I'm gonna share to you guys right now. I got mine, I think during phase 3 or 4 or something, and the tickets were hella expensive. I think it was like $599 or something like that USD. I'm a Canadian music festival goer, therefore a lot of things for me are a little more expensive, therefore buying the ticket late was a dumb move. However, I didn't really know if I wanted to go, so decided last minute. Anyways, on the website, Ultra says that their tier 1 ticket is $299.95 USD. Tier 2 is $349.95 USD. Okay, so it's really important that you want to get your tickets at tier 1, which means it's when the tickets are released. Just because the tickets are cheaper and you don't want to be snoozing and waiting until tier 2 to wait and spend more money on a ticket. Because at the end of the day, you want to save money. And at the end of the day, you want to be able to do and save your money for your big priorities in life. So next is a 3-day VIP tickets. Tier 1 was $1,249.95. Tier 2 is $1,499.95. Alright, so don't snooze last minute again for the general admission because you want to save money. You want to be able to, again, pay the cheapest amount. And of course, there are monthly payment plans. So if you want to get on that ASAP as well. I recommend you to always buy your tickets right away. Always save your money because you don't want to be spending thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, especially when you're a Canadian music festival goer like me. Okay, I was pretty impressed with the wristband this year just because I've never had this color before, and you know, I know now many music festivals are not providing wristbands, which kind of sucks because you know that should be part of the experience. And I know the years of going to music festivals for me, I've collected so many, and I think that should just really stick to it. I know it costs money and stuff, and I know a lot of things cost so much more now due to inflation. However, I think it's still the greatest souvenir out there when it comes to music festivals. Anyways, this was the wristband. It's black, gray, actually white as well, but it got dirty as you can see. Yeah, Ultra's pretty dirty. Again, set at Bayfront Park. You're sitting on like dirt and such, grass, and you know, it just, you know, once you put your hand on the ground, it just gets dirty. But anyways, these are the wristbands. And also, if you watched my video on the unboxing for the wristband for Ultra, yes, it's disappointing. It's not as crazy as EDC where you get an amazing box with all these things about the festival. Again, this is just a city music festival, so I'm guessing that, you know, they just made it as basic as possible, but hey, at least we got wristbands. And with that, also, for activating our wristband, we had to download the Passport app, or the Ultra Passport app, or the Ultra app. So let me show you guys what the app is. So the Ultra app, so that's what it is. And then once you activate your card, you get points. So I got points. But honestly, at the end of the day, I actually didn't use the Passport at all. I only use it to really look at the set times and also the stages. Yeah, so basically, again, it's done now, so you can't really see anything. But what it has is they have videos on the app music, Apple Music. There's galleries, I'm assuming pictures of past ultras, and also the DJs and the stages, as you can see here. And there's news, but I swear when I had this on and when Ultra was happening, they had more things on this. So next time or next year when you go to Ultra, make sure to look at this because I'm pretty sure they have more things on this, like maps and all that stuff. On to transportation. There are no shuttles at Ultra Miami. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we did not get any shuttles. There's no shuttle passes that I saw or we saw. It is a city music festival. Therefore, you're riding with Uber, SkyTrain, the tram, and honestly, you can walk if you're staying at a hotel or Airbnb in the downtown area. That's pretty much it for transportation. But the venue, lineup, entrance, there are separate entrances for the GA and VIP Music Festival goer people. The GA on the first day, the lineup was pretty crazy. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more empty because we went a little bit earlier. Our friends said that when they went to Ultra last year that it was really, really busy when they went at like 5 p.m. So they regret that because it took them like about 2 hours. But honestly, we went early, like to ish 3, and we were still in line for about maybe close to 2 hours. I know we were for sure in line for 1 hour-ish. And dang, like in the hot sun, being in that line sucks. The Miami sun hits differently. That heat, oh my gosh. So yeah, I would say if you're in that line next year, waiting in the hot sun, bring your water, bring your fans, anything to keep you cool. It is really, really hot, and the line does not move until, for some reason, a certain time. I was pretty shocked because I thought that there was like sets already playing, and I don't know why we didn't get in right away, but I guess there was just so many people that it just took so long. And of course, in their entrance, there's 3 different checks. The first check is your ticket, your wristband, and then you have like your security checks, and then of course your ID check. So that's probably why it took so long, because there's 3 checks, but I'm just assuming. And then the VIP, they had a really cool entrance. I'm pretty sure their entrance was like kind of close to us, but I think they had another entrance by the water. So it was really nice because of course VIP will always have the most bougiest experience. But honestly, like because I've been to Miami, I know how that area is like. It's honestly just like, if you're from Vancouver and like know what I'm talking about, it's kind of like the seawall. So basically their water, their seawall, that's how it's like. And then they have like, and then the park. So basically imagine the seawall, and if we had like the park, and then that's how their music festival is like. And then so the VIP entrance had that little area. And of course VIP will always have extra space in the venue because that's just how it is. They pay extra money to have their more comfortable area for themselves. Okay, the one thing I have to add in this venue is the washrooms. I think this is the one thing I couldn't shut up about, just because the festival washrooms was amazing. The washrooms were so clean. I honestly, best washroom experience I've ever been at a music festival. Like all the other music festivals I've been to, porta potties, crappy porta potties, dirty, like dirty. Even EDC, dirty. So if you guys are watching this and you're going to EDC, and if Pascal, if you're watching this, or any Insomniac person, like please please have nice washrooms at EDC, because the GA EDC washrooms are disgusting, and I'm being real, it's disgusting. You're gonna have the horrible experience. Honestly, the porta potties are super wet, obviously once it gets super used out. And honestly, for me, like having these washrooms at Ultra just made the experience so much better. There was AC, there was a cleaner, a security person, or whatever, always watching the washroom. And not only that, they also had porta potties, but there were so many washrooms up, nice washrooms at Ultra, that I'm pretty sure no one really used the porta potties unless they're like really desperate and needing to go to the closest one. There were also murals around the whole festival. I think we only saw 2, but it was really cool on the very first day and throughout all 3 days. The murals were beginning from nothing, and then as you can see in the example here, this is day 3 and the mural is complete, which was awesome. And then also the greatest thing about this festival was that they had giant fans, which we kept passing by and chilling throughout the festival. So it was really nice, and had some mist as well, so it made our experience even better. Now moving on to security and safety, first aid. All right, like what I mentioned earlier, They have 3 checks. There's the security. Wait, first we're gonna go through your ticket first, and then you're gonna go through security, which you have a bag check, a body check, and then your ID check. They were very thorough. Honestly, like all the security people and the people that were working all these checks definitely knew what they were doing. So make sure that you follow all the rules when it comes to all the checks. Compared to other music festivals, wow, like good job, Ultra. You guys really did a really good job with security and everything. I thought for me as a Canadian music festival goer that has gone to multiple music festivals up in Canada and down in America, like definitely for me, I thought Ultra was definitely one of the most, or probably for me, in my opinion, the most organized security checks, just because we didn't go through any problems. Everything was just so organized. I couldn't complain, honestly, I couldn't. And then also what I thought about security was they seemed to just know everything. So for me, I felt safe. They were really good about knowing the rules. Also throughout the festival, there was so many security. I believe I saw some cops as well. So I felt really safe. And honestly, for me, going to Ultra, I was already so nervous just because there was a shooting a week before. Yeah. So whenever I hear shooting stuff, and as a Canadian, you know, we don't really have all these shootings compared to America. So like I was just super nervous, but at the same time I just felt really safe. But it's kind of funny because during one of the sets we were watching, I forgot which set, but we were at the UMF radio. My boyfriend was like, let's plan out to, you know, like plan out where to hide and run if a shooting were to happen. And honestly, I was just hella paranoid at that point, but it's okay. Like the music just got me to think otherwise after that. And then one thing about the safety as well and first aid was there were ATVs that acted like ambulances. So whenever someone got injured or maybe someone was overusing, right away I think they were paramedics that went to get those people and then got them off the music festival or straight to the first aid right away. And I really like that idea because you can get that person like right away. And I think they did that at EDC as well. I'm not too sure at other music festivals, but usually at other music festivals, it would be like a whole team just walking on foot and going to those injured or overused substance users right away to help them. So I really like the ATV idea. They were really great there. Honestly, they were so organized at Ultra. I could not find a single thing, guys. I really tried. All right, and also their comfort zones. I really like their comfort zones. They were really spacious, really great. They also had great comfort zones for, I think there were areas for disability, but I can't remember. I have to look through everything again. But yeah, anyways, they had a lot of great comfort zones. And honestly, for me, that was great just because when we were walking around, it was very spacious and it was nice to see those people that just wanted to chill and like chill at the back with like more space rather than being in VIP. And also for those obviously that are tripping and whatever else just chilling there, they look comfortable, and there was people like music festival workers that were there as well to help them, so that was really nice. All right, now going to vendor lines and prices. Honestly, another one that I cannot complain about. First, I'm gonna talk about vendors for food. The food was, I honestly was really obsessed with the pizza there. It was $11 USD. That was the only thing I ate at Ultra because it was so good. I thought it was really worth it for how big it was. And honestly, it was probably one of the most inexpensive food there. So honestly, if you're at Ultra next year, eat the pizza. The pizza is great. And I also saw a lot of turkey legs, so I kept laughing at that. But hey, I can't blame you meat eaters that love your turkey legs. Dude, they were like huge, so I kind of just kept looking at them every single time I went to the pizza place. Anyways, the lineup for the food vendors were really short, so I couldn't complain about that. We were always just like in line for maybe 1 or 2 minutes and got our food right away, so I can't complain. It was so efficient, honestly. Ultra did such an amazing job. I'm gonna keep saying this. All the vendors, they were so organized. Like there was a cashier person that took the orders, and then there was a person that just like delivered the food or delivered the merch. So adding on to this with merch, the merch stands and the merch store, they were really organized as well. The line was not ever so long, like compared to EDC, man. That EDC experience at the merch line last year, 3 hours and didn't even end up getting anything. Like, what a waste of my time. Like, I hope EDC you have learned something because honestly, Ultra just killed it. And for me right now, I'm literally telling a lot of people like, go to Ultra, a better experience. And obviously it's gonna be different because EDC has a better production in my opinion versus Ultra. But honestly, because of the organization Ultra had, like, I would recommend Ultra. You would not feel like upset at all. I did not get upset at all during this experience. The lineups were great. It was so organized. Good job, guys. Also, the one merch that I got at Ultra was this cool eye t-shirt. And it says Ultra like right here. I think it was like $40 USD. So I was really happy with it. It's really sick. Honestly, not your typical music festival shirt. It doesn't have anything at the back. You can see that there's like, I think there's like a world or something on it. And then the eye, and then the Ultra logo on the bottom. So yeah, that's my merch that I got. Really worth it. And they had so many amazing merch at Ultra, like a lot. And honestly, I thought it was way better than EDC as well. So there's so many things you can get, and there's so many inexpensive things that you can even bring home as a souvenir. So yeah, the merch, I couldn't complain about merch as well. And then to add on to this, there was a Shein store, which is really, really cool. I really love the idea. It's great. I guess Shein sponsored Ultra, or one of the sponsors. So it was really nice that they had that. It was free to get your hair done. It was free to get your makeup and glitter done. And you also got a slushie afterwards. And in order to even get all those things done, you had to post a picture of yourself with the hair or like your makeup done on Instagram, so you can get all that done and also get your free slushie. But if you wanted to get a slushie, you could obviously pay for it, but it was hella expensive. So I'm so glad I was able to get all that for free, and it was really cool. They had a DJ playing in there as well. Like that Shein store was really, really great. It made my experience even better. And DA Hairstyle, if you're watching this, I'll link her handles somewhere here. Thank you for killing my hair. Oh my god, I really want you to do my hair for EDC, but I don't think you'll be there. But she's amazing. She did such a great job. Follow her on Instagram. If you're an American, go check her out. In Miami, I believe. She's amazing. But the vibes, I already knew coming into Ultra, the vibes were just not going to be Plur. Obviously, us ravers that are all about the Plur and rave culture. Yeah. I didn't even end up wearing candy on the third day, and I was shuffling a lot on the third day, and it was so nice because ravers were like, they came up to me and I got this awesome ring. I'm so thankful for always getting these amazing trades whenever I shuffle. Y'all are amazing. But anyways, yeah, it was funny when we were all talking, like us ravers when we met and stuff, like we would be like, are we overdressed for this? And I'm like, honestly, it is what it is. Like, this is Ultra. I already knew and heard about like all the other content creators saying that Ultra will always be the least Plur music festival. But honestly, it was nice to see so many ravers out there. And you know what? Like, I think the most amazing thing about ravers is that we're able to just teach people about rave culture. So it was really, really nice. And also, like at Ultra, even though it was probably the most or least Plur music festival, there were still so many shufflers that I saw, glovers. Obviously I didn't really see any flow artists, but yeah, I saw shufflers and glovers, and that was amazing, like honestly. And I feel like I saw so many more ravers at bass sets, but that was amazing. Love the rage. But yeah, honestly, vibes really great still, but definitely not Plur at all. And you have to keep in mind as well that the people that go to these music festivals, especially at Ultra, this is during spring break, so you're going to have like college students partying, maybe even high school students, or well, you know what, this is a 21 plus event, so you know what, yeah, college students, there's tourists, and we noticed that there was a possibility that some people came off a cruise ship. It was funny because in the crowd at main stage, you can see and tell that there were tourists because there'd be like older people wearing like tropical nice things, and they're just there, and like it was just funny. But anyways, yeah, it's cool to just spread the word of, I guess, of rave culture and Plur around by these people that don't really go to music festivals and see what we do. So it's nice for them to really learn about what music festivals or what goes on in music festivals. All right, so the production and venue layout, I honestly thought they did a really great job with the layout, especially for a city music festival. Of course, it's bigger than other music festivals or city music festivals. Like, for example, if we're comparing it to like a Canadian music festival, definitely way bigger than, like, I'm from Vancouver, so definitely way bigger than Faded in the Park, Chasing Summers in Calgary. Looking online as well, probably way bigger than like Elasonic or like Veld and such. Again, there were 7 stages. So that's amazing. And honestly, for me, like I thought the stages were well done as well. I honestly thought like just watching it during the daytime to nighttime, like you got to see the changes of it and like how the production was like. So honestly, like also great job Ultra for that. Also great job. So the 7 stages at Ultra were Ultra main stage, live stage, Resistance Megastructure, which some of my friends were staying there for the whole entire time, which is amazing. And then Worldwide stage, which I honestly thought Worldwide would be better than how I saw it online watching. Yeah, like it's actually definitely smaller than what I thought. I thought it'd be so much cooler. But to be honest, probably for me, that was probably the least exciting stage. And then there was the UMF radio, Resistance Cove. I thought that was pretty cool. And then Oasis, where the underground, more underground DJs were. And the setup for that was pretty cool as well, if you check out my vlog. All right, so the lineup, of course, the lineup was overall amazing. There were so many big DJs out there that threw down hard. And of course, there was other DJs as well there. And honestly, I love the lineup. I was just so happy to be there just because I wanted to see so many DJs that I wanted to see. And honestly, for me, I was just super excited to see Martin Garrix as well. He threw on so hard. And honestly, I haven't seen Martin Garrix and he has been my teenage dream DJ to see. I honestly worked a lot when I was in college and prioritized traveling and paying off school. So I never got a chance to really like go out to see Martin Garrix. I know my friends have. I actually served sushi to Martin Garrix at Minami, so I'm pretty happy. That was when they were all at Insomnia and I was just like, guys, I'm feeding Martin Garrix. So I will never forget that day. At least I got to meet him. But yeah, overall, the lineup was amazing. I don't regret it. I feel like Ultra will always be that music festival that will have an amazing lineup. Will never be disappointing. And was it worth it? Yes, it was definitely worth it. Again, like what I've been saying throughout this whole video, I was never disappointed. I didn't even find a single thing to even bash on. Really, I did not. Like, there's nothing to complain about. The washrooms were amazing. Made my experience so much better. But yeah, like, I really cannot say anything bad about Ultra. Really, I really can't. And it's funny because going back to the vibes, there was nothing even bad about Ultra with the vibes. Like, I thought there would be people that would be like punching, fighting, or like pickpocketing. Of course, there's always gonna be pickpocketers at music festivals, but I didn't really see that many. I know some of my friends, they did, maybe like 1 or 2, but honestly, I didn't really see any, so that was amazing. And lastly, would I go again? 100% yes. It was honestly probably the best experience, music festival experience for me. The lineup was amazing. So and there was nothing to complain about, so definitely I would go again. I don't know when, but definitely I would go again, and I would definitely recommend this to everyone just because Ultra, just overall, it was just such a great experience. People probably would have a different experience from me, but for me, there was nothing to complain again, and Ultra did an amazing job. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope some of you guys will be able to attend Ultra next year, or maybe watch online first and then go a different year to really understand like how Ultra is like. Again, don't forget to comment down below, you know, when's the next music festival you're going to? What are you most excited to see this summer? And again, don't forget to subscribe, okay? That's the most important, and give this video a like. All right, I'll see you guys next time, and probably see you guys at EDC if I'm not making anything else. All right, peace.